Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Rebel, and yes, I'm coming to you tonight looking spooky as hell because I ain't got no makeup on other than I do have lip gloss on. I had to have a little bit of something. A little bit of lip gloss, hair's barely brushed. So I'm looking like a giant Halloween prop right now. So sorry to y'all if you all are scared to death. But we every time I go to talk, they start getting loud over there. They've been quiet this whole time. So you got the birds over there squawking, and Caden's in there making all kinds of noise because he's watching a movie or something on his tablet. But y'all ain't here for all that nonsense. You're here for the haul. And I will tell you, this is sponsored by me. I paid for this stuff here. So yeah, it's all out of my pocket. No sponsorship. So here is our haul. It's not a very big one. It's mostly going to be heavy on jewelry. Because I do love Temu's jewelry. I haven't had too many bad pieces from them. I do have a couple in here though. But yeah, all in all, I can pretty much trust their jewelry. So what I did try this time around are these kitchen towels. They were, if I can find the listing, they were $4 something. Yeah, I'll find the listings and I'll put everything over here so you can see it real quick. But it's the set of 2 towels, and as you can see, it's got that atomic print. And you know me, I love my vintage stuff. The feeling of these towels, they're not the same as if you go to Walmart and get one of those towels. These are a little bit thinner, but they're not ridiculously thin that I don't think that they would work kind of thing. What is the feeling? Kind of like a terry cloth in a way. But they're pretty good size. I mean, they're standard tea towel. There we go. Tea towel sized towels. Every time I go do video, my nose starts want to run, and then I have to go sneeze it. But the print on this is really good. As you can see, it's a good print. I don't think it's going to come off too bad as a wash. It might. Because I do notice some cracking whenever I fold it. We'll see what happens when we're going to wash them. Like I said, they didn't cost very much. And to be quite honest, I'm probably not going to use them. They're probably going to be more for decoration. Just hanging in my kitchen. Since it is kind of hard to find this kind of stuff that's cheap that I can have. So different prints of these towels. I think they even had an atomic kitty print. So yeah, I'm going to probably order me some more just to have. Like I said, it's cool that they are doing some atomic stuff at Temu. So yeah, that's the first thing. I'm just randomly pulling stuff. Okay, here's the next thing. So I got me a little pillbox hat. It ain't a real one. It's a little fake one. But it has an alligator clip. And it does have this net. I don't know if you can see the net. There we go. So you can, if you are wearing this, you can fold it over your face. Or you can just leave it the way it is. But, let's see if I can get it in here. So there's the little hat. It's, of course, you should, well, I mean, you can have it this far up on your head. But it would probably look better if I had a better hairdo. But you can put the net over your face. I had one vintage actual real hat. It was black, and unfortunately whenever I would go to do photos with it and stuff, you just couldn't tell I even had a hat on because my hair is naturally dark. So yeah, I wound up giving it to a friend, and so I've always wanted to try these little cheap hats because they are cheap. This was like $2 and something, because vintage hats cost a whole lot if you can find them. And then a lot of times they're not that great of quality and shape because they're over, 50, 60, 70 years old. So the suede is coming off, the felt's falling off, moths have got to them and ate, parts of them. They're just not in that great a shape. So yeah, I thought I'd give one of these little guys a try. I say I don't have a hat. I forgot. I have my little sun straw hat. What do they call those? Cartwheel, I think, hat. Anyways, I forgot I got that this summer too. But yeah, just not a little cute one like this. This would be cute for Christmas photos. Doing Christmas photos, which I am going to be doing that too pretty soon. I'm going to start working on a dress for Christmas. So Okay. I had to get another one of these. If you don't know what this is for makeup. Okay. It's a color changer is what it's called. So basically it's this little metal tin. And it has this rough textured sponge inside of it. You could probably make these, to be quite honest. But this was 48 cents for this. So it was just cheaper to buy instead of trying to make it. But you basically just run your brush, if it's dry, you know, dry eyeshadow, powder, stuff like that. You just run it over the top and it knocks off all that loose powder. Then you can go right to the next color with the same brush. I really like having these because, remember, I'm lazy and I don't clean my brushes that often. So yeah, don't do as I do. Do as I say kind of thing. So definitely clean your brushes. Don't be like me kind of thing. So, but I do like having those for a quick color change if I'm doing my makeup. Look at me up. Like I'm doing makeup anytime soon. Okay, I'm going to save that one. So we're getting into the jewelry now. So I won't throw that this time. I had to have another Rudy. So I got this little acrylic Rudy. There we go. So as you can see, it has that mother of pearl look to it. It's just so cute. It has little, like those fake diamonds. Rhinestones, there we go. For its eyes. It's just so cute, and it's the same kind of slide back. It's big. As you can see, oh, get back in focus. It's pretty big sized. It's kind of like her. She's got a big head. We call her fat head sometimes, but it looks just like Rudy. So I got that. It was $2.40 something. The acrylic ones are more than the alloy metal ones, but I think they're gonna last a lot longer, being that they're acrylic, other than their post. But I think it's worth the investment if you're like me. You're collecting brooches. You like brooches, and like I said, I think these might last a little longer than those alloyed ones, or the metal. Alright, next thing, oh, and it's broken. So I got this. I'm going to leave it in the package because it is broken. So it's these little snow globes. And unfortunately, that one was broken off the post. It's no big deal. It can be easily glued back on. I just haven't done it yet. I was going to wait till after this haul and then fix it. But I don't know if you can see the detail really of the snow globe, but it's got Santa and a reindeer. I don't say reindeer. That's not a reindeer. That's a tree. Stupid. And a Christmas tree. There we go. I think at the bottom. Let me go back to. I think it says Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. It's so small that you can't really see it. Those were super cheap. Those were like 69 cents or something. So that's why I'm not too mad about if I have to glue it back together. Now, I have gotten a couple of items from Temu, and I've, like, you know, complained, sent them a message, and, oh shit, I just dropped that. I sent them a message and, you know, told them, hey, you know, this thing came, one of the dresses came without a belt, and then, oh, there was one thing that I didn't even get, didn't even come in my order. They were quick to refund, even the dress, with it not having the belt. All I did was, with the dress, I just sent a couple of pictures showing that there was no belt. I don't know how, but anyways, they took my word for it, and they refunded that, along with, it was a jewelry brooch that I never did receive, and they refunded me. So Temu is pretty good about their refund policy, and, you know, if you're not liking something, you can definitely message them. So anyways, here's the next item. It's this little poodle acrylic, so it definitely goes with my vintage vibe. I will say, I usually don't like the cliche of the poodle, because everybody, you know, when they think of 50s, they think poodle skirts automatically goes to mind, and it's just kind of a cliche. But when I see this acrylic guy, or gal actually, since she's wearing a bow, I had to have it. It is cute. Like I said, you'll never see me with a poodle skirt, but this poodle is cute. It's very cute. Like I said, it's that acrylic. This one was a little bit more than the other ones. I think this was like $2.80 something. So this has been the highest acrylic one I've paid for. There we go. It does have that glitter to it. This one does not have that mother or pearl look, other than the bow does have a little bit of it. And it looks like it's just the tail. And the body right here is the only part that has the glitter effect. I mean, it's still really cute though. I really do like that one. So next thing, okay, we have an alloyed brooch. I was just talking about those. Like I said, you can get these for a lot cheaper on there, but I just don't think that they're going to last as long as the acrylic, being that they're zinc and nickel and whatever else they use in these. But it's a sunflower, and it's really pretty, actually. There we go. So it's a sunflower brooch. It's got really pretty detail on it. And this was under $1. I think this was 89 cents for this one. Super cute. It'd be about an average size. Maybe a little smaller than large. It's really cute. What else do I pull out randomly? Oh, yes, another brooch. Like I said, I'm going to have an extensive brooch collection. I don't know why. I just really started getting into brooches like last year. And they're just, now they've been like a hot commodity for me to collect. Plus they're cheap, so. Alright, come on. This is my little fox pin. He was like $1.10. He was super cheap too. But he's got little rhinestones on his tail. As you can see, he's got little rhinestone eyes. And he said that enamel plated, I think that's what's called, that enamel that's on it, but I got him because he does kind of look like Risky in a way. It might be like a nice fall piece. Oh, it would look pretty on this, actually. You know what? Let's go ahead and add him. If I can figure out how. Well, unfortunately, this part is bent all the way in, so I can't slide it out. Oh, and also it has a loop. So if you want to add it to a necklace, and wear it as a necklace. But yeah, it's the post thing is bent all the way back. Like I can't get it out. So I'm gonna have to take a little pair of pliers and bend that just a bit. That might have happened in shipping with stuff hitting it and stuff. But well, I was gonna wear it because it actually looked really cute with this purple. Alright, next item are some Halloween earrings. Like I said, this was just a really random haul. I was just finding all this stuff. Like I said, I like the jewelry. So I found these little cats. And they remind me of like my circus cats that I have for my Halloween collection over there. But these are acrylic. They're double-sided. They're on a hook instead of a post. Those are cute. It has that 40s and 50s style cat to it. So these were 98 cents, something like that. They were really cheap too. What's the next? Oh, these are just funny. I had to get these. Long story short, Brayden loves these things at Christmas time. And when I seen it, I'm like, I have to get them. And if you're from other countries, you may not know about these, but we have these little things called Little Debbie snack cakes at the grocery stores, and they have these ones that are Christmas trees. And this is exactly what it looks like, or like those. So they're little Christmas tree shaped cupcakes, basically. Brayden loves these things. He calls them his Christmas trees. So every year we have to get him a box of Christmas trees. And usually I throw some in his stocking and stuff. So when I see them, I had to have them. So it has those heart post backs. And it's all glittery. And then the bottom is the Little Debbie cake. Now, there is nothing printed on the back. Now, the cats, they did have the print on front and back. Now, these don't. They just have the one print. They're about that big. Like I said, it was just funny. So, it's something funny I can wear for Christmas. And Brayden will probably like it since it's his Christmas trees. Like I said, if I could find because a lot of times the ads aren't around anymore for these items or the listings, I will definitely put, a picture here, and I'll also put it down below, the link to it. Like I said, this is not sponsored, so those links won't do a thing for me. It just helps you to find this stuff quicker. So I got these little, they're little too, little bitty gingerbread guys. So it's these little gingerbread guys, and what's cool about them is they're pink. They're not the traditional cookie color. They're in a pink color. And they're holding, I don't know if I can get any closer. Yeah, about there. They're holding a candy cane with their little Santa stocking cap, and these are tiny, as you can see. There's my finger, so they would be super small in the ear if you don't like something large. And these were like 68 cents too. They were the same listing as the snow globes. They had many different styles, but I really liked the gingerbread. I love gingerbread. If you didn't know, my kitchen is done normally gingerbread and peppermint. So it's the only part of the house that ain't really vintage. I don't try to keep it vintage because I don't know, something about the gingerbread in the kitchen is just so cute. So, and like I said, I love gingerbread, so I had to have those. And they're in a different color too. Like I said, you don't traditionally see them in pink. It's always the cookie color. Okay, now this is what I was waiting on. So I have the other one over here. They had this. It's technically a set, but it was sold individually, which they weren't that expensive. So, at individually, they weren't that expensive. Is what I was trying to say. In a listing, and they look really vintage to me. So, you know, I had to have them. So, it's this brooch and these earrings. Let me see if I can. There we go. So, it's this flower with this kind of, I don't want to call it brass colored, but it's not really a gold color. With these like little fake looking pearls and diamonds in them. So these were, I think, $1.19 each. Here, we'll just go ahead and throw this one on. If I can, yay, look, it worked. So it wasn't bent all the way back like the fox was. So, like I said, these are easy to put on. They just slide right on. Oh, I got it sideways a little bit. Oh, well. It's alright. If you didn't know, back in the day, a lot of your earrings and stuff came with these backs. A clip back. They had pierced earrings back in the day, but a lot of times they either did these clips or they did these, they look like a screw, and you screwed them to your ear and it would just kind of clamp on. So this is kind of a traditional looking thing, especially since it's a clip on. Like I said, a lot of women back then did not have their ears pierced like we do today. So they would rely on these clip-ons. So I said it is kind of, don't get offended if you're older, but it is kind of an older grandma style. Especially if I put my little hat on with it. I am getting very vintage vibes in. But I like having this for just when I wanted to do something a little bit more classic and not so much rockabilly, modern, pinup. When I want to go more vintage, or if I need to go more vintage for something, I like having stuff like this on hand. Alright, this is another cute pair of Halloween earrings. I went really, well, not too crazy. I was gonna say I went really crazy. What I was really crazy on is the dresses this year for Halloween. I bought 3 of them, I think, from Temu. So these guys match the cats, and everything else I have that circus kind of theme. And when I see these, I had to have them too. So they are a jack-o'-lantern with that same like little witch hat thing on, in a very vintage looking print. Now these are wood, a faux wood, I think that's what it is, but they're a wood. They're printed on both sides. They're on a hook. They're super cute too. I do like these a lot. So yeah, they dangle a little bit. There's like no weight to these. These wooden earrings I've bought several pairs now. And there's like no weight to those at all since they are wood. They're very lightweight. I don't know if you'd even notice them in your ear. They're so lightweight. So, like I said, those are really, really cute. I do like that. I wish they'd come out with more Halloween stuff like that. This is the pair I'm kind of like meh about. I mean, It was the way it was described. It just wasn't thinking it was going to be like this. If that makes any sense. So it's these pair of grapes. It's an acrylic grape. Okay. It's an acrylic grape. And it has all these post things. Now, I think they just do this thing here to keep it from bending and shipping. But it comes with a little rubber stopper. And as you can see, it's really thick. And it's just painted on the back. But, I mean, it's okay. They weren't that expensive either. These were like 79 cents. So I can't complain too much. It's just in the picture, they looked a lot prettier than what they're looking like in person. But in a way, they're still looking like what the photo looked like. It's just, I was expecting a little bit more. But I should have had for the damn price of it. I mean, it was under $1. But I don't know. They're just a normal size little, I guess you call it stud. Or post or whatever. So I mean they would match okay with this dress here. Okay, that is it. Really, all in all, the grapes were probably the most disappointing out of the whole haul. Everything else I liked, other than the broken piece, but that wasn't probably necessarily their fault. It was probably broken shipping because. You know how the carriers can be. They don't give a crap about it. Just watched the other day. It was Braden's diapers that got delivered. Thank God it was just his diapers because the guy, he didn't even come up on the porch. He just one-handed threw the box on the porch and it slid across the porch. I'm like, well, thank God that wasn't breakable or I would have been really pissed off. But he did. He just one-handed threw it on the porch and just took off. I'm like, oh my gosh. But yeah, that's why stuff gets broken shipping. But that's a little rant for another day, I guess. So yeah, I will link everything down below if I can find everything. Like I said, this is not just one haul. I actually compiled several different little hauls all together. So that way it wouldn't be like a 2-minute video kind of thing. But yeah, if I can find everything, I will link it down below so y'all can find it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, I will see you guys really soon. Love y'all. Bye.